Hi everyone, welcome back to Moneyboys. My name is Ben here. I hope you guys are doing well. So in today's video, we'll talk about understanding the electricity bill in Germany. So basically, when you come to Germany, you have two possibilities of renting an apartment. Possibility one, which is called cold rent, which is kalt rent, and here you pay only your apartment rent, no additional cost. Like example, electricity cost, gas and heating cost, as well as Wi-Fi charges. And the moment when you include these three costs, it becomes your warm rent. So it is important for us to understand how the actual electricity bills work, or the electricity system works in Germany. So stay tuned to the video, and in this video we'll talk about calculating your electricity bill independently, comparing your different contracts from the providers, and that's how what we will covering. And let's get started for this. Let's get into the topic, and we'll look into the understanding the electricity bill in Germany. So we'll look into these four parts: understanding the pricing, and how to calculate, comparing it, and the billing structure in Germany. So when it comes to understanding, your bill has a two component, which is fixed price, and which is like base price, and one is the variable price. So fixed price is irrespective of your consumption, you will be charged for that certain amount, whatever is in your contract. And variable is something which is you pay for your consumption. Let's say, what do I mean with this? You will get to know in the coming slides. So, but for now, just remain your components are fixed and variable. So, how it is calculated? Let's say you have an consumption of a 1500 euro or 1500 kWh per year, and your supplier charges you base price of a 10 euro per month as a base price, which is a fixed price, and 0.25 euros per kilowatt for your, which is your variable price. So when it comes to calculation, this will be look like something like this: 10 into 12 for a yearly basis, and consumptions of the per year, and 0.25 into your for your variable price. So almost you will pay 495 euros per year, or approximately 41 euros per month. So it's a really basically basic calculations, nothing complicated, nothing difficult. But the more often what happens is, like, we try to ignore the calculation, or like, let's say, even if you know, that's a really good thing, but this is how the calculation works for your electricity bill. So now let's look into the how to compare your electricity contracts. Like, let's say you want to take a new contract. There is a possibilities of comparing the cost or the features from the different vendors in your city. So I recommend two websites. There are multiple, but these are the two websites which are really useful, and which I use, Verifox and Check24. So we'll get into the website, and let's get into know what are the key points where you have to consider when it comes to taking it. So this is the Verifox website. You have to basically give some data, like your zip codes, your electricity bill, uh, your zip code, and your city where you live in, and your approximately consumption per year. So this is for an example, and there you will get to know these are the companies which you will get an offer from that particular city. So basically the vendors varies from your areas, varies from your city to city. So in this we have an offer, like for 1500 kWh per year usage, you will be charged around, basically, let's have a quick calculation from our previous slide as well. Let's say 1500 you have a usage, and then you have a 33.17. So if you remember from previous slide, this is your variable cost, so which will be 0.33.17. So variable cost will be your approximately 497, which is per year. So 497 euros will be your variable cost for this contract on a yearly basis. Plus if you we also have to consider the base price. So in this case, base price is um, 118.80 per year, which means around roughly 9.90 euros. So if you add this 118.80, roughly you will have to pay 600.16 point 616.35 euros on a yearly, and which comes to monthly 56 euros. So you will also get some bonus, but again, the idea behind of this bonus to attract you, and it might happen, just be careful before choosing. Just don't look only for the bonuses. Most of the time what happens, you have to you get the bonus, but your base price and the variable price are adjusted, or like it will be little slightly higher, and yeah, that could be a possibility. So be careful while calculating, or while making your decision. So you will also get the terms and conditions. So basically, you have a 12 months of contract. Of course you can cancel it, but you have to give a 1 month of prior notice as well. So you will also get to know how the sources of your energy, uh, like, because there are clean sources, there are renewable energies, different varieties of energy. That is a different topic. And yeah, you will get to know how it is the source of your energy. So this is what the Verifox looks like. And when you come to the check 24, this is also one website where you can simply put your details, your yearly consumptions, and price display, basically some filters what you have to look around. And there also you have a various providers offer, or let's say comparison. So in the same example, Vattenfall, you will get to know the pricing details, etc. All this what we have just looked into, this is also nicely shared on this two website, check 24. So there are various there are a couple of more comparison website, but these are the more useful, let's say mostly used, as well as this I have my personal experience with this. So that's how you compare electricity bill, electricity providers. Now we come to the last part, how the structure. So basically, this is a roughly structure. It may vary from provider to provider, but in a nutshell, these are the points, or like these are the structure, which is most of the vendors, or like most of the providers is follow this structure. So here you will see some basic details like provider details, your customer number, your billing information, uh, booking and payment information, like how much you paid on a roughly per year, uh, this how much you paid, the billing informations, like calculations basically based, and uh, your payment, or like booking payment information. So and then you have a advance payment information. So what happens in when it comes to your electricity bill, you have possibilities of paying monthly, as well as you can pay on a whole, like let's say for 12 months in advance, as well as you can pay at the end of the year contract, or you can also pay on a monthly basis. So but what happens, let's say you have to give the data of your consumptions to your electricity provider. What that means, that means like you have to go, you will get a certain credentials, you will have to go and log in to your providers, and there you have to update your monthly consumption. Let's say for example, you consumed 100 kWh electricity in 1 month, and every month you have to update this data on that website. So what, it's not totally your calculations, there are also the company also send people to check the electricity actual consumption, because it's not like you are just updating 100 every month, and then suddenly there is a less, or sometime it could also turn up to the, it would be more. So in this case, be wisely what you update, be genuine, because there are also, if you update incorrectly, and if that is found out, you will also have to pay certain amount as a penalties and fines. So be careful on this. So this data, whatever you update, will be considered at the end of the year. So let's say if you updated 100 kWh for the all 12 let's every month, so that comes to the 1200 kWh as a total consumption. Whereas and let's say your monthly you paying the money as a 100 euros, so which is means 1200 euros will be your yearly consumption. So but what happens, this is a approximately consumptions consideration, and later when you figure it out, the vendor figure it out, you consume less. Let's say you consume 1000 kWh instead of 1200. So this 1200 kWh, whatever the money which you paid as an advance payment, you will get as a refund at the end of the contract. It could also turn up as a vice versa. It may happen that if you consume 1500 kWh but you paid only for 1200, so the 300 difference you're liable to pay that 300 kWh money. So you have to pay the balance, so you are required to pay that the balance money, and that is what the payment advance payment information is also given on your bills, on your monthly bills, or on your bills. It also have a certain fields like your consumptions, annual consumption, metering point, like how much the meter, so it's like in the same example you just updated 100, but the vendor find that out you consumed 150, so these are the metering point, and some calculations are also given. And there are also some statutory charges. Let's say the meter box, so what you get, there are also some charges. Sometime taxes are also there, value added taxes, and that is also mentioned in your bill, that how much you pay. So that's all for now. I hope you learned something, and I'm happy to discuss more. And yeah, that's all for now. So I hope you guys learned something new. I hope you enjoyed. And if you like the videos, hit the like button. Share with your friends, with your colleagues, and make them aware how the electricity process or electricity system works in Germany. So that's all for now from my side. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment sections. And if you have any experience some different than this, do let me know, so that I learn, and everybody who is watching, they can also learn. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon in the next videos. Thank you.